When the Columbus Foundation launched the Big Table Initiative, we at Church for All People and Community Development for All People jumped at the opportunity. We trust the Columbus Foundation, and the vision and mission of it was exactly in line with who we want to be as community leaders.
What are some of the different ways you've utilized the Big Table conversation to make people aware of the space and just be a part of a conversation?
Each opportunity that we've had to host a big table, we've used in a slightly different way to dream and vision together as a community. We believe deeply in a concept called third place. So first place is where you live, second place is where you work or go to school, third place is where you hang out when you're not at home or at work. And true third places bring folks together across race, class, all sorts of cultural differences to build bridging social capital. And then we use that social capital to go create community change. And that's essentially what we understand the Big Table to be doing. It was an opportunity to bring folks together to build relationship and then leverage those relationships into whatever we're trying to do next.
What would you say is a memorable moment or something that you saw come to life after Big Table conversations were hosted in the space?
I remember last year's Big Table conversation, we were very intentional about using the time to challenge ourselves in drawing the circle wider. Historically, Church for All People and Community Development for All People has had a strong focus on multi-class relationships and multi-race relationships. And those have been good. It's something we continue to work on and always will. And at the same time, we noticed we weren't pushing ourselves in other realms like ability or LGBTQIA plus inclusion, and wanted to use the Big Table last year to look at ourselves and then ask the community, how do we want to expand our welcome even further, and what are the zones that we're still not thinking about?
Why continue to seek out and make space for more people?
In our tradition, we talk about we continue to move on to perfection, that we don't reach it, but we continue to strive for it, and it's in the journey itself that we become closer to each other and more in tune with ourselves. And if we continue to move towards the margins, then maybe we ourselves can better understand what it is to be human, what it is to be in touch with who we were meant to be.
Why do you think it's important for people to come together and have conversations about the community?
The essence of life, the essence of coming alive is in relationship with other people. Having diverse relationships across cultures, relationships of mutuality and accompaniment is what enriches life and makes us come alive.
Thank you for understanding what it means to not only welcome community, but for people to feel welcome as community and as their authentic selves. I really appreciate that. So what encouragement or advice would you provide to someone thinking of hosting their own Big Table conversation?
Honestly, I think we're all so much more hungry for conversation and connection than we realize. There is a yearning for connection, a yearning for community. And so I think if one person can just have enough courage themselves to start, that others will follow in that. So to simply start small and then let it grow from there. For something like the Big Table, finding a common factor that the folks you want to draw in can gather around that brings folks together across interests. There is a esprit de corps right now around kindness and reinvigorating kindness. And so I've wondered for us as we look forward to the Big Table this year, if that might be our focus for conversation, a common desire for kindness with one another.
Thank you for being a part of the Big Table conversation.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.